हेलो व्यूअर्स। आज चंडीगढ़ डिफेंस एकेडमी का बहुत अच्छा दिन है। आज हमारे साथ हैं मेजर जनरल एच सिंह सर। आज सर आपको एनडीए के बारे में बताएंगे और पहले चाहूँगा सर आप अपने बारे में बताएं और हमारे एस्पिरेंट जो एनडीए के लिए ज़्यादा तत्पर हैं उनको कुछ गाइडेंस मिल जाए सर। प्लीज़ सर।
Thank you very much.
थैंक्स।
Uh, I am Major General H.J. Singh, and I am very fortunate to have got a Gallantry Award of Shaurya Chakra, and I also have earned a VSM. I got a Shaurya Chakra for flying a microlight expedition from Kashmir to Kanyakumari in 1984, which was the world record of its kind. And then I got a VSM for my work when I was a brigadier in Tejpur in Fort Corps. I'm an ex-NDA, and I've had a fortune of being posted in NDA for 3 years in the staff. Now, NDA, the National Defense Academy, is a premier institution in the country and one of the best three academies of the world for training of all the three services of Army, Navy, and the Air Force. And the young boys can go into any one of these three services. The total tenure a boy spends in NDA is 3 years, which is divided into 6 terms. So, first to fourth term, the cadet undergoes a normal training, which is basic training, which is applied across the board for Army, Navy, and the Air Force. It's only in the fifth term that he is given specialized training. The Army cadets go to the Army training team for Army training. The Naval cadets go to the Naval training team for the Naval training, and the Air Force cadets go to the Air Force training team, and they get to do some flying at the NDA airport that we have made there. In our time, it was a helipad, and then it became a glider dome, and now it's a proper tarmac airfield. Now, in these 6 terms, a cadet learns every subject. In fact, when I joined NDA, I thought I've got rid of the school. Now I'll have to study less. But I was in for a big shock when in NDA there were far more subjects to be learned than what we were learning in school. But the atmosphere was fantastic. They make men out of the boys that they actually get. Once a person passes out from NDA, he becomes a man, and he is further refined when he goes to the academy that he's chosen for. If he is an army cadet, he goes to Dehradun to the Indian Military Academy. If he opts for the Navy, he goes to Vizag, and if he opts for the Air Force, he goes to Dundikal for further training. Now, in NDA, there are two streams. We have a science stream and we have an arts stream. The and according to the merit or the qualities or the capacity of the student, he is divided into in the science stream there are A, B, C, D, and E classes according to the proficiency of the student, and in the art stream it's class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how he is divided. This is as far as the academics are concerned, and he has to pass his tests before he moves on to the second term. As far as his physicals are concerned, he has to clear certain tests laid down in physical efficiency test, which he is taught, and there is no reason for him not to pass those tests, which are basic tests. As he keeps on progressing from first term to second to third and further to finally to the sixth term, he becomes physically extremely fit when he passes out from NDA. Now, in addition to the physical fitness, you are also being trained on any and every sport under the sun that you can think of, right from football, hockey, tennis, squash, volleyball, basketball. These are the basic games. Then there are fencing, rowing, canoeing, flying, shooting. I mean, anything that you could, judo, karate, anything that you can think of, it's all there. And there are absolutely expert instructors to teach you as to what is required to be done. As far as the social life is concerned, uh, till you pass your drill square, which is the drill test, which imbibes the actual spirit in you to do well, unless you pass the drills test, you cannot go out on liberty to Pune. Once you pass your drill test, then on Sundays you can get liberty. Liberty means a pass to go to Pune in the morning, and you must return back by 5 o'clock in the evening. So they look after your social life. There is a beautiful movie hall within NDA which screens very good movies. So on every Sunday there is a movie screened. Every alternately it's one English and a Hindi movie. So from that point of view, your social life is really looked after well. There is a beautiful gold market there, which is a very popular and a famous market, where almost anything that a cadet requires is available at, at subsidized rates. Then there's a cafeteria within NDA where cadets can go in the evening, let's say after games or after physical training, and they can have things of their choice. And again, it is subsidized. There is a wonderful canteen there, or whatever a person wants to buy, that is available. In fact, a cadet does not need anything there because everything is provided to you. The cadets mess is there, which is one of the finest messes in the country. Under one roof, about 2,000 cadets can eat at the same time. They are served together, and the food is cooked very hygienically, and waiters are there to serve, and everybody opens his plate at the right time and closes his plate, and the plates are picked up. So about 1,800 to 2,000 cadets eating at the same time itself is a very big thing. And the quality of food which is uh, there, it's something to remember for the rest of our lives. Any ex-NDA would love the food of NDA which was given to him when he was under training. And with that kind of rigorous training, the you amount that you eat is absolutely unimaginable. I can never imagine now at this stage. I have eaten 22 toasts for breakfast. My butter and jam used to finish, otherwise, I could eat much more than that. And of course, time was a constraint. So, the food part is really, really looked after well. The tipsy pudding of NDA is still known, and any cadet who passes out from there will miss that typical fruit tipsy pudding of NDA even till date. Now, coming to the clothing, every kind of clothing that a cadet requires while he is under training is available to him, which is provided by the government. And there is a huge quartermaster's fort there. So, the quartermaster of NDA looks after your complete requirement of your clothing, your winter clothing, your summer clothing, your shoes, right from your rain cape till anything and everything which is required. The cadets get a beautiful room for themselves, and he lives, that's a exclusive room for him, with a cot, with a table for himself, a study table, and there is a cupboard for him, and there's a sitting chair for him, and that room is exclusively for him. Then there are bathrooms, which is combined bathrooms at the two ends of the squadrons. There are four battalions. During our time, there were three battalions. Now there are four battalions, with 4 squadrons each. So this is how they are distributed. Now the women have started going to NDA, which is a very good sign. And now the women are at par with the men folk as far as the training is concerned. And they are doing extremely well. In fact, I had the fortune of visiting NDA about 6 months back during our Golden Jubilee celebration. And we saw the amount of progress made in NDA, which was absolutely unimaginable. Then there is a, a very wonderful monument, which is every ex NDA cadet visits that monument, which is known as the Hut of Remembrance. This Hut of Remembrance was made by the cadets of NDA themselves, and this houses the names of those officers who have left us while fighting for our country. There is their names are etched in golden letters, and we all go there if we go to NDA to pay our Shraddhanjali and to pay our homage to the departed souls, and may they rest in peace wherever they are, the brave hearts that we talk about. Then we have a table exclusively for a soldier who is unknown. We've had a few wars, and there are some soldiers still who haven't come back and their whereabouts are not known. So there is a table in the dining hall in NDA with a chair exclusively for that unknown soldier, unknown officer who has yet not known as to where he is. It's just a kind of a remembrance to that great braveheart as to wherever he is. So NDA has a lot of, you can call them inspirational trophies placed along the roadsides in the form of aircrafts, fighter aircrafts, tanks, ships, which motivate the cadets to join the various arms of service that they opt for. I personally feel NDA is one of the most beautiful institutions in the world, and everybody who goes there once remembers and will always wish to get back and see that institution for himself. So, my message to the young lads, young children who are aspiring to join the army is work hard. It is within your reach. You have to work very hard to get in, to crack the written exam of NDA. And finally, there is going to be an interview. And if ABC could do it, I'm sure you can do it too. There is no reason why you can't do it. It's not an impossible task. Everybody can do it. It's just the determination to get into the finest institution in the world, which really what matters. Therefore, work hard, strive for your goal, and you will get into NDA. And once you've got into NDA, your future is made and you are on the path to becoming an officer. And I wish you all, the aspirants, I wish them all the very best. God bless you.
ओके, इट्स अ ग्रेट डे सर, एंड व्यूअर्स को काफ़ी सारी जानकारियाँ मिली हैं आपसे. मैं चाहूँगा सर कि इस तरीके से आकर के हमारे व्यूअर्स को मोटिवेशन दें, और आज बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला आपसे. तो मिलते हैं फिर नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नेक्स्ट जानकारी के साथ. सर से हमने रिक्वेस्ट करी है.
Thank you.
So
very much.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot, sir.
I will certainly come next time.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot.